Please subscribe, like, and notifications. This means a lot to me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video too. Sydney is famous for its beaches, and there are plenty to choose from, but two in particular are especially popular: Manly Beach and Bondi Beach. These two are the heart of Sydney's beach culture. Today, I'd like to share what you can enjoy at both Manly and Bondi Beach. First, let's talk about Manly Beach. Located in the northern part of Greater Sydney, it's one of the most popular beaches among Sydneysiders. How do you get there? I highly recommend catching a ferry from Circular Quay, and here's why. On the ferry to Manly, you'll enjoy some of Sydney's most iconic views. The ride starts with the Sydney Harbour Bridge and Opera House, and as you continue, you'll see the city skyline come into view. The best part? You can capture the Opera House, Harbour Bridge, and city skyline all in one photo. This is one of the hidden gems of taking the ferry to Manly. Plus, if you visit during May and June, you'll get to experience Vivid Sydney. The night ferry ride offers absolutely stunning views of the illuminated city. Anyway, when you arrive at Manly, you don't need to tap off your Opal card. The same goes for return trip from Manly back to Circular Quay. Once you step off at the wharf, you'll find plenty of food spots you might love to try. Also, when you head out of the wharf, you'll find plenty of bus stops. Manly has lots of bus options too. For example, Route 199 takes you all the way up to Palm Beach, which is at the very top end of Greater Sydney. It's one of the most stunning beaches in the region. If you turn left from the wharf, you'll find the 199 bus stop and even a beach nearby. But honestly, I feel like this spot is a bit boring compared to the other areas around Manly. If you walk straight from the wharf, you reach a lively area full of restaurants and shops, perfect for grabbing a bite to eat or doing some shopping. There are even plenty of swimwear stores if you're heading to the beach. I really love Manly, and it's honestly one of my favorite places in Sydney. While I was filming here, I honestly wanted to try all the food on offer. It was making me so hungry. I honestly recommend grabbing some ice cream from Anita Gelato. They have so many different flavors to choose from, plus plenty of fun toppings like lollies and wafers. Also, like I mentioned, there are plenty of swimwear shops, perfect if you're planning to swim at Manly. Honestly, being here makes me feel so alive and refreshed. Anyway, if you keep walking through, you reach another beach on the opposite side. A lot of people come here, and here's why. First of all, this beach is much bigger, which is why many people prefer it over the smaller one, but the waves can get pretty strong, so I recommend coming here with friends or family for safety and more fun. When I went to Manly to film this, it was really hot, and I saw so many people in their swimsuits. I have to admit, I was a little jealous since I haven't swum at the beach in ages and I didn't even bring my swimwear. I was seriously envious of everyone, but something eventually helped me cool down, and I'll tell you what that was later. If you walk to the left, there are plenty of spots for playing volleyball, and if you head to the right, you'll find lots of hidden gems waiting to be explored. Just keep walking straight and you'll find so many cool things along the way. You can even film the waves rolling in, especially the ones coming from the right side. They make such a great shot. If you keep walking, you'll see some rocks down by the fence where lots of people like to have picnics. But be careful, the waves here can get pretty strong, so I'd only recommend going onto the rocks if you're with other people for safety. You can often see heavy waves here. In some spots with fences, the waves splash so strongly that you'll definitely get a little wet. I actually got completely splashed once, and honestly, I wanted to brag about it because it felt like such a special experience. It was almost like I went swimming without even getting in the water. You'll also spot some really cool animal and other statues on the rocks by Tim Johnson. Plus, there's the shell and wave sculpture, which is such a great spot to take a selfie. I even spotted some lizards here too, such a cool surprise. You can even spot seagulls trying to fly while staying almost completely still sometimes. How cool is that? If you walk a little further, you'll come across another hidden beach in Manly. Did you know about this one? It's called Shelly Beach. Unlike Manly Beach, the waves here aren't very strong, so if you want a more relaxed and safe swim, I definitely recommend heading to Shelly Beach. If you walk a little further this way, you can even enjoy a barbecue party, and if you keep going straight, head up the stairs and turn left. You'll find a hidden gym where you can look out over the ocean and waves. For me, this is the most relaxing spot in all of Manly. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, at Circular Quay, there are lots of wharves and 3 of them have ferries going to Manly. It's Wharf 2, Wharf 3 and Wharf 6. From Wharf 3, you can catch the regular Sydney ferry service to Manly, which only requires your Opal card. At Wharf 2, you'll usually find private fast ferries to Manly, which are quicker than the regular service, but require buying a separate ticket, not your Opal card. And at Wharf 6, you'll also find another private operator running fast ferries to Manly, popular during peak hours and weekends if you want a faster trip. So, you've got a few options depending on whatever you prefer, convenience with the Opal card or speed with the fast ferries. This is the TripView Lite app. It's a transport app in Australia that helps you check timetables and plan your trips. One more important thing to note, if you're catching the ferry from Wharf 3, make sure you arrive well before the departure time. I recommend getting there early because the gates actually close about 2 minutes before departure. And that's all for Manly Beach. Now, let's head over to Bondi Beach. First, I want to show you how to get there, and the good news is there are plenty of options. One way to get there is by catching the 333 bus straight from Circular Quay, but honestly, that takes longer and the route can feel a bit confusing. So, I highly recommend taking the train to Bondi Junction first and then hopping on the 333 bus from there. The 333 also passes through Bondi Junction anyway, so it's super convenient. Besides that, you can also catch the 379 or 380 buses from Bondi Junction, but overall, I still recommend the 333. It's faster and really helps cut down your travel time to Bondi Beach. When you arrive at Bondi Beach and turn left, you'll find heaps of cool things to explore. Meanwhile, I absolutely love the strong waves at Bondi Beach. On the left side, you'll find some rocky areas, but as I mentioned earlier, I recommend only going in if you're with a group of people for safety. If you walk up the stairs, you'll find a park with dragon and fish, along with a beautiful view of Bondi Beach. Then, if you turn right and keep walking straight, you reach another spot with an amazing view of the beach and the waves. I especially love this area. There are so many great viewpoints to enjoy. If you walk a little further to the left, there's another great spot just for watching the rocks, the waves, and the ocean. Now, let's talk about the right side of Bondi Beach. This side is super popular and for good reason. It's honestly the best part of Bondi. But before we head there, did you notice the artwork along this section I was walking through? It's a perfect spot to grab a selfie in front of the murals. Anyway, now let's dive into what you can find on the right side of Bondi. If you go up these stairs from the grass area and turn left, you'll see the stunning waves, perfect for capturing on your camera or phone. If you keep walking straight and past the toilet, then go up these stairs. You'll be able to capture even more stunning photos and videos of Bondi Beach and the waves. I even spotted some helicopters too. Anyway, if you head down a little from here, there are even more cool things to spot. You can capture the famous Bondi Beach swimming pool, which you've probably already seen many times on Google Images. I honestly couldn't wait to film this one. If you go down these stairs and keep walking, you'll be able to capture even more stunning shots. If you're visiting beaches in Sydney, I have another food recommendation. You have to try the fish and chips. There are even calamari and plenty of bars at the beaches too. Honestly, eating fries at Sydney beaches is the absolute goat. Today, we explored all the options and things to do at Manly Beach and Bondi Beach. These two beaches are really special and popular across Greater Sydney. It's October now and spring has arrived, which means the weather is heating up and more people are heading to the beaches. I've been missing swimming at the beach a lot, which is exactly why I wanted to make this content. As mentioned, the waves are strong, which makes it a great spot to enjoy surfing with your board. Eating ice cream, fish and chips, and even extra fries is like the golden rule at Sydney's beaches. While I was filming at Manly Beach, I saw so many people in the swimwear, which made me even more jealous about not being in the water. I can't wait to go swimming at the beaches again next time, especially if I go with my friends. In Sydney, from the end of September until around next year March or April, the weather stays hot, especially during summer in December, January and February. From October to April, Sydney has daylight savings time, which means the clocks go forward by 1 hour. Because of this, the days feel longer. I really don't like being overheated, which is why I love swimming to cool down. Honestly, I'm more of a winter person than a summer person. If you're visiting Sydney and aren't sure which beaches to check out next, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please save and share it with your friends so they can get some great ideas too. Thanks so much for watching.